Hello everyone, my name is Jed Pawa and I just want to give you great tips on how to get a job easily as a new graduate nurse. First of all, I am doing this video as a thank you video and appreciation for Miss Carmen Kusesik who helped me finding a job easily as a new graduate nurse. I just want to clarify that I was not paid or asked to do this, but I'm doing this to thank her and also help you in guiding you finding a job as a new graduate nurse. About myself, I graduated in East Carolina University December 2012 and passed my board exam on February 27, 2013. I moved from North Carolina to California. I am an Air Force veteran. I work at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base Clinic. Now, there are three reasons that makes me distinct compared to other new graduate applicants. I am a male, I have a BSN, and I have a clinical experience. So it will be very easy for me to get a job, right? Wrong. Because first of all, I am in the state of California, um, which is very hard and very competitive to get a job in nursing field here. So the first step um, is networking, such as link.com. After 2 months of frustration, I made a shout out at link.com, and believe it or not, employers and other established personnel individuals look at your profile. So I said over there, I have been looking for a job for a long time, for 2 months in California. I feel that I am competitive, but I am not given a chance to be a nurse here. And then I received a message, a private message from Miss Carmen Kusesik, and she said, "Wow, I just look at your profile. You are very marketable. I guarantee you, the problem is with your resume." So I said to myself, like, who is this crazy lady that is trying to help me? So I was kind of hesitant at first to be helped by her, but I still gave it a try. So she gave me her phone number and we talked on the phone, and she is one of the nicest lady I have ever met. I mean, like, I haven't met her yet, but I just talked to her on the phone um, through email and Facebook. So I sent my old resume to her and she fixed it for me, and she emailed me back, and she said, "What do you think?" Here is an example of my old resume. Um, there, as you can see, my name, my address, my phone number, my email address. And then here is the example of a new resume that she did for me. Um, my name and a big letter RN, letters RN and BSN. Um, she completely transformed my resume. She she fixed the things that employer wants to hear. Your resume is vital. It's very important to stand out against hundreds or probably thousands of applicants. So you have to make sure that your resume is a name getter. Because do you really think that HR or hiring personnel will have time to read every single details on your resume? No. So you start with your resume, and Miss Carmen Kusesik will be able to help you on this. She does it like in a nursing way, not to compare to like they how they taught us in school, in which like they do it like a business resume, in which or kind of your friend help you did with your resume. But Miss K does it in a nursing way. So she fixed my resume within just 15 minutes, and I did more research about her, and I was really static and amazed because she is genius on this. Um, I found out that Miss Carmen Coses's background, she had a 4.0 MSN degree, MSN degree. She was a professor for 8 years in both ABN and BSN program. She became later the Director of Development in Nursing and Health Professions for Corinthians College Incorporated. She is one of the contributing author of many books such as Publishing Concepts Incorporated and Tennessee Nursing Extra. And I really do recommend this book. She is the author of Nurses, Jobs, and Money, a guide to advancing your nursing career and salary. I do recommend you to read this book because this will help you to be one step closer in getting a job compared to other hundreds or probably thousands of applicants. And not only that, even if you are not a new graduate, you should still read this because she talks about how to increase your salary working as a nurse. She is big on this, and she knows what is she talking about. Even a senator asked her for help. Senator Bob Corker of Tennessee asked for her help in fulfilling about the U.S. nursing employment and healthcare reform. She is big at this, and I recommend you to buy her book or go to her seminar. Um, so after she fixed my resume, I sent my resume Wednesday afternoon. And guess what? I got a phone call the day after for an interview. They wanted me to come to the interview that afternoon, but I had previous appointments, so I asked them to be interviewed instead on Friday morning. So before I went to the interview, Miss K called me and she prepared me for the interview and gave me great tips and strategies for salary negotiations too. Um, for all of you who would be on her seminar, if she says, I want you to tell them, get your pen, write every single word she says, because she is not kidding. Those are the exact words you should tell your hiring managers, the interviewers. So anyway, so I went to my interview. I dressed up. I had two interviewers, the DON and the hiring manager. I was confident that I would be getting a job, and I never showed that I was begging for a job because this is the biggest mistake of applicants. They beg for a job. I never said, please hire me, or I would do anything to qualify for this position. I showed them that I have the qualities and I am the right person for the job, because in that way I would be able to negotiate my salary increases. Yes, as a new graduate, you can actually negotiate your salary. Um, One question they asked me during the interview was why should we hire you, or what can you bring on the table? I remember those exact words that Miss K told me, which is the answer is I would be able to save you money for three reasons. Number one, being understaffed in the facility, nurses who are more experienced, in which they get paid more, are the one who is most likely to get called to fill in the gap. And then I gave the second answer, and then I gave the third reason. The other two reasons you can find it out on her book or at her seminar. And then they asked me, when did you graduate? I told them I graduated last year. And then she said, you are a new graduate? I said yes ma'am. And then here comes the new graduate dilemma, in which a very big discrimination of hiring new graduate versus experienced nurses, because obviously they want somebody who are experienced than a new graduate. So she kept asking me, have you done this, have you done that, or have you removed a PICC line before, and this and that, and just bunch of clinical question if I have done that. And then I told her, ma'am, being inexperienced is not a hindrance to be as successful. With proper training, I would be able to accomplish anything. Then she kept her mouth shut. They asked me more questions and have answered correctly. Thanks for my mentor. Thanks for my mentor. Miss K told me after an interview, you asked them these two questions. First question, how long and why did you stay in this company? And of course, they would answer that question. I stayed here because this and that and this and that. Um, and then Miss K told me to look at them in the eye and say this. I said the phrase that she told me, and you can find out what I said on her book, or you can go to her one of her seminars. Um, and then I asked the second question. Miss K told me, are there any reason why I should not be hired right now? And for me, that's kind of aggressive. So I rephrased it on my own. I said, do you have any second thoughts of me that maybe I can clarify? The DON and the hiring manager look at each other, and the DON said, no, I don't have any. Then the hiring manager said, we have experienced this in the past, um, where new graduate just come over here, get an experience, after a year they leave. I'm scared that you would do the same. That is just my biggest concern to you. And I said, sir, I totally understand your position, but every person is different. And I looked at him in the eye and said, try me. Then I was asked to step out of the office, and when I came back, they offered me the job. They offered me the job. Obviously, they want me for the job, so I made negotiations, and I was successful. I was able to increase my salary with an extra $6,240 a year. On top of that, I get the shift that I want, and they are willing to pay for my continuing education. I really do recommend for you guys to buy her book or go to her seminar. I was not able to get a job for 2 months, but through her help, I was able to get a job within just 2 days. So as of now, I am going to relocate to Long Beach, California, in which I will be 10 minutes away from the beach and 10 minutes away from my job. What I'm saying is I don't need to get out of the state like other nurses did. I will be here with my family, and without Miss K's help, I would still be probably looking for a job right now. Thank you for your help, Miss K, and God bless. And I hope and you will be able to help more people, and they will be blessed of you. Thank you.